Hello, hello. I'm here. I'm here. It is 10 after 3. I'm sorry that I'm late. I, I updated, I did the new update to my iPad and my iPhone, and I guess all my apps had to update. So I couldn't get onto Switcher. I couldn't get onto my um app, my broadcasting app, because it had to update. So I'm sorry. I apologize for being late. If you're here joining me today, please leave me a message in the comments so that I know that you're here with me. If you haven't ever been here before, my name is Jana Edwards, and I'm with Stampin Ink. Stampin Ink on Facebook and Stampin Ink with Jana on YouTube. So thank you so much for being here. I usually go live twice a week. This week was different for me. I'm only live today. I started cleaning and rearranging my craft room this week on Monday. I guess was President's Day, and so I took a trip to. I spent some time with my husband that day anyway, and decided that I wanted to start going through all of my retired stuff in my craft room. And it took me a little longer than I thought, so I apologize for that. We didn't have a class on Tuesday, but here we are on Thursday. So thank you so much for being here. Like I said, I'm Jana Edwards. I'm a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Corpus Christi, Texas, and I like to come on live and teach you how to use your Stampin' Up! Products, how to create cards and 3D items for your gift giving and card sending. If you don't send cards, you should. They are a great way to brighten someone's day. I know in today's time we've kind of gotten away from sending a handwritten note, but it really brings a smile to people's face when they can receive something in the mail. I think I sent out I think I sent out 10 cards yesterday, which is Hi Buffy. I sent out 10 cards yesterday, and I'm excited for my recipients to receive those. And I know, Buffy, you said you sent some out this week too, which is really great. So let me tell you what we're going to do today. We're going to do something a little bit different. Stampin' Up! Has started offering, they started in December, they started offering a product of the month. And it's an exclusive item that you can add to your order for $5. When you place a $75 order, you can add this product to your order for $5. I made myself some notes so I wouldn't forget everything I needed to tell you. So you can add that on, and it looks like the February product of the month, which is what we're using today. It's a designer series paper. It's called Painted Illusions. It's really pretty. It has a lot of different colors in it, so I'm excited for you to see that. But it looks like if you don't like February's product of the month, January and December's product of the month, you can still choose those as well. It looks like they're still available. January's was a stamp set, which was really great. It was just like an all occasion stamp set. We're going to be using that today too. So if you don't like today's paper and you want to place a $75 order, you can choose either December's, which was designer series paper as well, or you can choose January's product of the month, which was the stamp set. Stampin' Up's also offering free shipping for $75 on orders of $75 or more. So if you order $75, you get free shipping, plus you can tack on one of the products of the month for $5. Plus, I'm going to turn my camera down real quick so you guys can see. I'm going to take my notes away so you don't see my notes, but I am going to turn my camera down so you can see what I'm looking at. I had started cleaning out, like I said, cleaning out my craft room, getting rid of some of my retired stuff, a lot of things that I can't use anymore. And this is what I have so far. It's a box. It's full. So if you place a $75 order, what I'm going to do is I'm going to fill a mystery craft box or craft bag for you. So you will have your free shipping on $75. You can add on the product of the month for $5 a month. Plus, I'm also going to fill a bag with, it's either new retired product, like product that hasn't been used, or it is gently used. Like some of the stamp sets will be used, the dies have been used, of course, but a lot of the embellishments have not. And then, of course, most of the embossing folders have probably been used. But it'll be $50 worth of retired Stampin' Up! Product that I will send you for your $75 order when you place an order between now and tomorrow night, Friday night. So it's a mystery grab bag full of $50 worth of product. I'm going to set this aside, plus free shipping, plus you can add on your $5 product of the month, plus when you place a $75 order, I have partnered with 6 other demonstrators to bring you we're calling it the Product of the Month Creative Inspiration PDF tutorial. So when you place a $75 order this month, I will email you that PDF tutorial as a free thank you for your order. So you got lots of things. So free shipping, free grab bag, creative inspiration tutorial, and product of the month for $5. So I think those are all great deals. Okay. If you have questions about those, let me know. Also, my, let's see, Springtime Joy Mystery Craft Box I have 2 spots left. The registration has ended. So if you want those boxes, you can shoot me an email and say, hey, I would like to get one of the boxes. If you want to claim one of those, just shoot me an email and let me know. The Cute as a Bug Mega Class registration closes tomorrow morning, I believe. I have a few spots of those left, and I've also added an option for demonstrators. So if you're a demonstrator and you want just the kit and the pillow gifts, so it's not going to include any, it won't include the paper, the designer series paper, it won't include the bug embellishments, and it won't include the dies, it won't include the bundle. So you're going to get just all the cardstock cut for the projects, any die cuts and embossing for the projects, plus the pillow gifts. It's $53, and there's an option for you. You can select that option, and that's a demonstrator option, okay? Let's see. That is over tomorrow, and the registration is in the link. The link is in the description of the video. There we go. That's what I was trying to say. Okay. These are the 2 cards that we're going to create today. They're really easy, and class should go pretty quickly today. I used the Sunshine, it's the Sunshine, let me see, Sunshine Vibes. I used the Sunshine Vibes bundle for this card here. Super easy. Used the Painted Illusions paper and used the Fabulous Sayings, which was the January product of the month. And it's still available, so you can order this. And the product of the month is, once you order it, you can't order another one. Stampin' Up! Won't let you order it. Just make sure that there's going to be a header, like in your shopping cart. When you go to your shopping cart, there is a bar at the top that's going to tell you you're eligible for product of the month. So make sure that you click that to learn more, and it'll take you to the 3 products that are available. Okay, this is the one we're doing today. I'm done with the announcements, and these are the 2 that we're going to do today. I'm going to show you the paper really quickly. It's really pretty. I like the colors, you know. Let me see. I'm going to pull some of it out here so I can show you. We're finishing up. Demonstrators don't get early access to this either. Isn't that beautiful? We do not get early access to this paper. We get it, we don't even know what it's going to be until it comes out. So we are just as surprised as you are when the paper comes out. Isn't that beautiful? There's this one. And then I think I showed you this one already. But isn't that pretty? And I also have to place an order in order to get it for $5, just like our customers do. So, when we're creating the PDF, we're placing our order. Demonstrators are creative team is placing our order, and then we are getting the product in. Then we create the tutorial and we release it to we have it ready to release to our customers by the 25th of the month. So it's not like if you place an order in the beginning of the month, you won't get the tutorial until towards the end of the month, because we have to get the product and create with it. I hope that makes sense. Okay, let's get started. Enough jibber jabber, Jana. All right, so we're gonna do this one first. And let's see, I think that's this one here. You're gonna need some Stampin' Dimensionals. You're also going to need some adhesive. And I am using, for our embellishment today, I'm using the Sparkle Dot Essentials. These are $8 and they're still available. You have Pretty in Pink, Petunia Pop. I think this is Garden Green and Secret Sea, but with the sparkle in here, it looks like Pretty Peacock, which goes great with the paper. Okay, so we're starting with a card base that is 8.5 by 5.5. And I have one piece of cardstock that is 3 3/4 by 5 that we're going to put on the inside. I'm going to go ahead and add some adhesive to the back of this panel, and we're just going to layer this on the inside so that when you get ready to write your note to your recipient, you have a place to write. It's clean, and you're not having to write on that dark cardstock. All right. Then I am going to take another 3 3/4 by 5-inch piece of basic white cardstock. I'm going to move this out of the way. I'm going to move my face. I'm going to move my face out of the way so you can see better. You'll have full view of my desktop here. All right. I'm going to grab my Stampin' Cut and Emboss, and I have to use my big machine because this die is a little bigger. I'm grabbing the Sunshine Vibes bundle, okay, and I'm going to use this die right here from the bundle. I'm going to use this die to cut out the rainbow pieces. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to lay my cardstock down, and I want to leave about 1/8 of an inch at the top. I want to make sure that it's centered left to right, and leave about 1/8 of an inch because we're going to stamp our sentiment right down here. Okay, so I want to add my top plate, and we're going to crank it through our machine. Set that aside. And you'll have all these little pieces left over. You can take them out. You can color them with a blending brush. You can use, and then layer them on a card. Add some adhesive to the back of them and create a rainbow on a card. Or you can just create a white rainbow on solid cardstock. But these pieces, if you want to keep them, you can make a card with them. Hey, Jen, is that you here this morning? Or this afternoon? It's 3 o'clock. It's not morning, is it? My days are running just got a little confused there. Okay, I'm gonna put this, let me put this back up so I don't lose it. Then we're gonna grab see how that's gonna look when we get it layered on top, how those colors peek through. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. All right. I'm going to grab this. I'm going to use the sentiment in the Fabulous Saying stamp set that says, "You can do anything." It's got some really cute, happy birthday, you're on my mind, thank you, sending love, hello, you can do anything so much, hooray, to a fabulous friend, just because, and the last one is, there are simply no words for this. Jen, were we just playing bunco together the other night? Are you the same, Jen? Okay, let's see. We're gonna use the You Can Do Anything. And I'm gonna grab my Secret C. I'm gonna use Secret C ink to stamp our sentiment. Okay, so we're gonna ink that up in Secret C, and I'm gonna go just at the bottom. You're probably gonna see the top of my head, and I'm sorry about that, but I'm gonna center it just under the rainbow. And I am going to, no, not you. Okay, I was playing online bunco with some ladies Tuesday. It was Tuesday night, and there was a Jen in there, but I wasn't sure it was the same one. Okay, so we're gonna layer these two together. I'm gonna go ahead and put this on our card front. I just wanted to make sure my spacing was right. I'm gonna set it aside so it can dry. Add some adhesive to the back of this panel. We're using the product of the month for our projects today. This is the Painted Illusions Cards Designer Series paper. And I was just sharing, if you missed it, that Stampin' Up! Has a promotion right now that it's 75 orders of $75 or more get free shipping. And when you place a $75 order, you can add on the product of the month for $5. Yay! Good, Buffy. I'm glad you got a pack. I'm really enjoying it. So I'm glad you got some. All right, so I'm going to add dimensionals to the back of this panel. And I kind of went a little crazy. I added a few here. And then I did one in each corner. And here I added one in the middle of the rainbow. Here. And I think I'm not adding any to the center, so I want to make sure that my base, the rest of the base, is pretty stable. Like, I'm going to put two more right here. I know that's a lot. But since I'm not adding any here to the stripes, I just want to make sure that the rest of the panel has enough, it's stable enough so it doesn't get squashed, you know? So we're going to take the backings off very carefully of all of these. I really like the stamp set. The product of the month for January, the stamp set was really cute. I love all the sentiments. So I'm glad it was still available so I could actually use it today too. All right, I think I have them. I'm just going to check real quick. All the backings off of all of them. Yes. So I'm going to center it right here on our card front. See, that was just easy. Super sweet, simple, quick card that still has a wow factor. Okay, I'm going to use my take your pick tool. I'm going to use the gummy end, and we're going to take some of these pretty in pink dots and just add them to, well, I don't have enough. It's almost time for me to change my top. There we go. We're just going to add a few of these. To our card front. And there's our first card. Isn't it pretty? I love it. I just love the little rainbow. But you see how when you cut the paper, it's different. So this one had different colors where I cut it at, and this one, the second 4-inch piece that I cut, the colors were different too. It's like graduating colors. So not every card's going to be the same either. All right, now we're going to create this one. And I used the same piece of cardstock, the same piece of designer series paper. I just flipped it over and used the opposite side. So this is one side, and then this will be the second side. And this is, I don't know what they call this. It's like a flip turn card or something, because basically, thank you, Jen. I appreciate it. I'm glad you like it. This card, you basically take a card base and you fold it in half, and then you cut 2 3/4 inches off of one side, and then you flip that panel that you cut off, and that is the panel that's right here. So you would have your card base like this. I'll show you. So I took a card base that was 8.5 by 5 1/4, right? No, sorry, 4 1/4 by 11. Scored it at 5 1/2. So it would have this piece here, right? Then I cut 2 3/4 inches off of this side. Then you take that 2 3/4 inches and you layer it this way on your card front. So that becomes your panel. Then you just cut another 2 3/4 inches for this panel on the inside here, okay? But it's cute, 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 cute. All right, so I have a panel that is 4 by 5 1/4 that we're going to put on the inside, and I think I'm going to turn this one this way since the example has the pretty peacock at the top. So I'm going to add some adhesive to the back of this panel. And we're going to layer it right in the center like that. I'm going to put these two pieces. So this panel is 4 by 2 3/4. This one is 2.5 by 3 3/4, the white pieces, and that's going to layer on the inside in just a second. I'll show you a trick on how to get it lined up right. This panel here, we're going to layer just like this, and see, it's the opposite side of that designer series paper. Set that there. So we're going to go ahead and add some adhesive to that side. Make sure I'm adding adhesive to the correct side. And we're going to line it up this way, like that. Put that on our card front. Then I'm going to set this aside. I'm going to grab one of my pieces that's 2.5 by 3 3/4. Then I'm going to use the stamp that says, let's see, "You're on my mind," and I'm going to use Pretty Peacock ink. I'm going to move this out of the way. I'm going to grab my ink pad and we're going to stamp the sentiment right in the center of this panel. I love the font that they used in this stamp set too. It looks like handwriting. All right, so we're going to set this aside now and let it dry, and I'm going to add adhesive just to not even half, I don't even think half, maybe just 1/4 of this piece, not the full panel because it's got to hang over the card front just a little. So I'm going to add just about 3 strips of adhesive kind of close together here. Then I'm actually using the lines in these in this pattern to line it up a little. Okay, I'm going to add that there. Then I'm going to layer these other 2 pieces together. I'm going to put this basic white on top of this Pretty Peacock, piece of cardstock. Just layer it right in the middle, like that. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to add adhesive to the back side of the panel. And what I want to do is I'm going to take the card and I'm going to open it up this way. And I'm going to lay this one and make sure that it's even with this side. Make sure that all my sides are even. Then I want to close the card and just touch it to that. So that way you know your spacing is right, and when you close your card, you can't see that other panel until you open it. Okay? Now, I want to use some dimensionals onto the back of our sentiment panel. I'm going to go 3 in the middle and then 1 in each corner. Maybe I'll use 1 more. I'm going to use 2 more. I have this big sheet here. That reminds me, I need to add dimensionals to my next Stampin' Up! Order too. Might as well order it now, take advantage of free shipping, right? What are you guys going to be doing this weekend? I'm going to be spending this weekend cutting up my kits for my Cute as a Bug class and my Springtime Joy Mystery Craft box. I can't wait for everybody to get theirs. I'm so excited. All right, then we're going to take and put that panel right in the center. I'm going to grab our embellishments, the Sparkle Dot Essentials. We're going to use some of these Secret Sea, but do you see how pretty that looks with the sparkle? Can you see how pretty that is together? I'm going to just add 3 of those on this top panel here. Grab this. I'm going to put the bigger one, and then I like to use the smaller one. I like to use the biggest one and the smallest one together, and then take the medium size one and add it somewhere else. And that's it. 2 really cute cards using 2 different products of the month. Very easy, you guys can duplicate these very easily. So if you don't have the product of the month already, it's available through the end of February. And like I said, if you don't like this paper, then January's product of the month is still available, which is the stamp set. You have the stamp set here. And then I believe December's product of the month. It was a really pretty blue, like blue pattern paper. I think it was like navy blues and secret seas, and it was really pretty. But you can get either one of the paper packs, or you can choose this one as your option. It's one time, you purchase it once and you can't get it again. So just remember that. Free shipping on $75 or more. Thank you, Jen. I'm glad you like them. Free shipping on $75 or more, plus you'll get a mystery grab bag from me full of $50 worth of Stampin' Up! Retired product, some new, some gently used. And you will also receive the Creative Inspiration PDF product tutorial for the product of the month. That'll be ready by the 25th. We're finishing up all of our creations, and everybody's getting their PDFs to me so I can get that put together. But those are some great deals. So don't forget to place your order by Friday. Free shipping ends on Friday, so be sure to get your orders in. It's a great time to stock up. And thank you guys so much for being here with me today. I apologize for being late. I will be live Tuesday at 10 a.m. with, I don't know, I haven't decided what I want to use yet, but check my Facebook. I'll update it. And you can always check YouTube. I try to put a post on YouTube the day before, or I'm sorry, the day of the live, with a little picture that shows you what we're going to create. So you can check my blog and I will have all of the information for these cards on my blog. But thank you so much for being here. Please like and subscribe, share the video if you wouldn't mind. I would really appreciate that. Thank you guys again. Thank you for being here. Let me say that one more time. And I'll see you next week, okay? Have a great weekend. Thanks so much. Happy stamping. Bye-bye. Oh.